Has Donald Trump himself now been shown the list of people included in the Epstein files, or at least the highlights of the list? Because when he got off the plane in Scotland, where he was not welcome, he was there to golf, of course, and probably promote a new golf course, because all he really does is promote things that will make him money. One of the first questions he was asked, much to his irritation, which, hey, that's fine, he can be irritated, was about this Epstein ongoing list. And he said, I don't know why you're talking to me. You shouldn't be asking about me. You should be asking about the hedge fund managers and Bill Clinton and people who lived with Epstein. I never lived with him. There were people who lived with him. And then he said he could show the reporters a list of people they should be talking about. Does that mean that he has a list? Better yet, Keith Olbermann asked an interesting question this morning on his podcast, Countdown with Keith Olbermann, great podcast. Does Elon Musk have that list? And is he the one who is leaking it page by page to the Wall Street Journal in a slow drip to make sure that it stays as the top story every week? It's this little piece, and then this little piece, and then this little piece. Because Musk and his boys had access to every bit of information in the government computers, the databases, both FBI, the Department of Justice, the whole thing, right? Under the auspices of Doge, and we're going to cut whatever waste. They managed to save a couple $1 million, I guess, while the Republicans were busy giving trillions away to billionaires. I suppose that helped. I don't know what it helped. But it's enough to make you wonder. Meanwhile, one of my viewers and also a TikToker, Kindness Fun Art, I want to thank you for this conversation that we had in the comments section of my last video about the Trump Model Agency, which got shortened to T Management. And I wonder how long it's going to be before the Trump Model Agency gets tied to the Epstein girls. Was that something that was funneling young girls into the Epstein Island scandal? I just can't wait to see what the next thing is. Seriously, there are many, many bigger stories. I mean, everything Trump promised, of course, is falling apart. He was going to end foreign wars. Remember, Russia-Ukraine was going to be over? Not close. He was going to end, Netanyahu was going to immediately end that war in Gaza. No, that's actually worse than it's ever been. Of course, Netanyahu's keeping it going because he's avoiding prosecution. I don't know why that sounds like such a familiar story. So we're not ending foreign wars. And then he was going to fix the economy, which now he's trying to fire Chairman Powell. He's the one who hired Powell. Powell has done a pretty good job from what I can tell. The economy was recovering under Bidenomics, and Powell was at the helm of the Fed doing nonpartisan things. Certainly the Biden administration would have liked to have them lower interest rates sooner than they did, but interest rates were coming down. Now they're not. Why? Because we have a different administration in place that is spending money like money has never been spent before, literally on tax cuts for trillionaires. Trump himself even said that where he used to talk about the importance of a strong dollar, now that the dollar is not strong, he says, well, a weak dollar just means you can buy all kinds of things. Like, okay, there's nothing good about a weak dollar, not for Americans. It's good for other countries, kind of like the tariffs are good for other countries, not for us. So more inflation, foreign wars are getting worse. He was going to release the Epstein files. I guess he forgot. He was such good friends with Epstein and how much time he spent out there with that guy. The good news is that across the country, we have Democrats who are running for elections, and they're polling 10 points better than they were previously. And while I am not one who thinks Democrats will solve every problem, I don't think they're good at solving problems at all. Maybe this will wake them up. We know Republicans are not going to solve the problems. The ones who like to solve problems have long since left because of the guy in charge of their party right now. Maybe Democrats will wake up and we can elect some people who really do want to solve problems. That's the best hope we have right now. Share this video, please. My name is Bill. I'm a Dallas College professor. And I want to thank you for watching. I want you to encourage you to make your own videos. I want you to speak out against this. That's the only way we can fight this incoming oligarchy. Thanks so much. Have a good day.